What's up, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to 305 Radio, a part of 305 Magazine. I'm your girl, DreMav.
This is George Struck, 305 from 305 Magazine. And across the way, we have two individuals that are making a lot of noise with their own show, Miami Spotlight Show. And not only that, man, they're involved with a lot of things. A lot more than just a show.
A lot of teams.
Colosus. We have Colosus.
What up?
And Carlos. Fidoe.
Fido. Fido. You can call me Fido though. I'll let that one slide.
Top dog.
Yourselves and exactly who you guys are and what you do.
Tell us.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
So I go by the name of King Colosus. Rapper, writer, director, producer, activist, entrepreneur, a little bit of everything. Fido's right hand man. 1.5 of the Miami Spotlight Show, but that's about it.
You've done this before, haven't you?
I've done this before.
Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, man, my name is Carlos. Everybody knows me as Fido. Been in the game for a few years now, man. Started in music, ran my own record label, Full Records, 71 Clothing. I had a couple ventures. Some made it, some did it. At the end of the day, Full Records still strong. Now I'm the host of Miami Spotlight Show, podcast radio show. You can catch it on joltradio.org every Saturday at 4 p.m. Got my co-host with me, King Colosus. We got so much shit, like you said. We got so much shit. Excuse my French. We got so much ish going on, man. It's just like a list of things that we got popping, man. But we appreciate the love. We appreciate y'all having us come in the building and talk our ish. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate you guys being here. That's for sure. So, I first want to get into King Colosus and the different projects that you've been involved in, and tell me a little bit about the documentary.
Well, no, actually, it's a scripted series called Murder Gardens. It's been a while since Miami has had like its own television show that was created in Miami by somebody from Miami with nothing but Miami cast and talent and just kind of showing
and real Miami stories.
Miami stories. It's a scripted series. You know, if I had to compare it to a show, if you had to take The Wire and drop that somewhere in Dade County, that's what the show is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Authenticity.
I feel like we're showing a little bit of everything from the streets of Miami to obviously the law enforcement to the political side. I try to create a story that wasn't just about guns, drugs, and violence. You know, it's definitely a story that you can sit and watch with your mom, you can sit and watch it with your girl, or you can just sit and watch it with the homies. You know? But it's one of those stories about Miami, and we're looking to release it in the fall. It's been a long time coming, so we're trying to drop this heat.
Well, I've heard a lot of good things already, I mean, I'm very excited for
What you heard?
I was just in my mind. I was gonna say, what kind of good things?
I heard it's real. I heard it's some real stories about our city.
Yeah, for sure.
So what actually inspired you to actually make this move?
Well, I've been writing all my life. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an artist, always been making music, always been writing. This is my first time writing a full-fledged like scripted film. I've always had that story in my head. A lot of the stories that are in this show comes from people that I've met along the way, different real situations that I've actually been in, or people that I've known that have been in. So I've always tried to find a way to kind of create my own like TV show. And you know, once I decided that, you know what, I don't want to be just a rapper. I want to be a producer, a director, and a writer. That kind of jumped to the top of my priority list was creating this show. And you know, thankfully I got a great team I'm working with, you know, some great producers. Shout out to Dean, shout out to Rico, shout out to Sierra, shout out to the whole team.
Yes.
Shout out to the whole cast that, you know, kind of, you know, they show up every day.
Rossellini.
Ready to go. Shout out to my dog Rude, Chase,
Yeah.
you know. I feel like this is going to be one of those shows when it actually drops, it's going to be a major look for the city, man. It's been, I mean, the last time I think Miami had a TV show was what, Miami Vice?
Miami Vice.
And that don't even count as far as I'm concerned, because I wasn't really on Earth yet.
Castbox, man.
You weren't on Earth
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Miami Vice, you know, was more, you know, wasn't even really filmed in Miami and wasn't really about Miami per se, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been a while since we had something like that. You got shows like CSI Miami, you know, you got the Ballers, but, you know, obviously those shows are not telling the
They're not
inner city,
you know what I'm saying?
authenticity of
They
whatever
just
goes
shoot
on
in
in the
Miami because
streets.
Miami looks pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
And how long have you been working on this project now?
About a year and some change now. About a little over a year.
When are you looking for a release, man?
When
can we watch this?
This fall, man. This fall. Right now, we're talking with Netflix. We're talking with Amazon and a few different video on-demand services. But, man, I'm looking to drop this thing in the fall and have that thing for the whole world to watch.
Yeah.
King, and where can we find it? Where?
Right
This Saturday.
This Saturday, you can see the trailer at the event. But, you know, right now you can see everything on murdergardens.com. The show is not out yet. We're actually still in production. We're shooting 5 more scenes, and we're going to wrap that up this month. And we're releasing the show in the fall.
Where can they find you, and where can they stay tuned to all of this information that we're going to be anxiously waiting for?
Now, all of my social media handles are King Colosus. KINGCOLOSUS. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or you can find me at the Miami Spotlight Show every Saturday, 4 o'clock, with my dog Fidoe doing what we do.
And how did that come about? How did the Miami Spotlight Show come about?
That's a good question. We're already on like 15 or 16 episodes.
Like 15 episodes.
It started about maybe 7-8 months ago. It's just a matter of I've been in the music game for a while. I'm also the talent manager at Univision TV, so I oversee a lot of talent, Miami, New York, Chicago, and LA. And being in that industry, being in that business, I'm just so comfortable talking to people and interviewing guests. I think I've interviewed over 5,000 people in my 17th year career. So, it comes naturally to me just to kind of segue into my questions and interview people, and I don't get intimidated. So I figured, fuck it, might as well do a podcast.
Very animated.
Everybody else is doing podcasts, right? And,
Right.
and that's what's popping right now, podcasts. Shout out to everybody doing those podcasts too. So I figured, you know what? I can't do it alone. I need, just like anything, you need a team.
Yeah.
And I said, I need a co-host. I just don't need any co-host. I need someone that is comfortable just like me, being able to talk to someone that grinds hard. And I've known Colosus, man, since like 07, 06, back when we did music together, back when I ran my record label and we did collaborations with him and some of my artists. So I hit him up. I said, Colosus, what's up? This is my idea. This is my vision. You with it? And he was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Of course, he was with it, right?
Fast forward, man, and Miami Spotlight Show right now, we're one of the hottest podcast radio shows right now in the city. We've had pretty big guests from Miami Love and Hip Hop, from Drink Champs. Shout out to DJ E10.
305 Magazine.
We have 305 Magazine, of course. 305 Magazine, the building. Athletes. We have so many people, man, come through and show love. And, it's starting to get a recognition now to the point where people are coming to us now. Right. We don't really have to go out and try to book a guest.
Right.
My inbox are flooded right now, which is a good thing. Knock on wood.
Of
Hopefully
course.
that continues. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what happened, man. 7-8 months ago, and that's when we started. And
Well,
we're
congratulations
going forward.
to the both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And on that note, what's happening this weekend?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, what's not happening
This weekend, man.
I mean, what is really
What's really going down? What's really going down? Well, I like I said, I had a record label called Foe Records, FOE Records, man. And every year I would do like a Memorial Day bash type barbecue party. The first year, I think I had like maybe 5 people there. Just like the immediate crew. Second year, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. Third year, fourth year. This is my 8th annual Memorial Weekend bash. Nice. So 8th year since I've had a record label, since I had this. And this year, it's just gotten to a level where we're even having performances.
Yep.
We got Travell Wiggins, a.k.a. Cornbread. Everybody knows who he is.
What up?
Yeah, we got him in the building.
We got him in the building. He used to be Pitbull's first artist. He's going to be coming through performing. We got Candyman. We got the THC crew, my family.
Family.
And then we got Deslock Piccolo. Piccolo, pick it to the love. We're making all right. So he's coming through, you know what I'm saying? And I got a couple other guests coming through. I got the whole Murder Gardens crew and staff
Murder
coming through.
Gardens.
The event.
Yep.
I got DJ Raw, which is a huge, and he should be coming through a little bit too.
Classic.
He should be coming through, and he's gonna bless the DJ, the DJ set for a little bit. I got DJ Seizure. I got like 4 or 5 DJs coming through. Yeah. It's just gonna be a big event. I got vendors. I got a couple of really like high-end sponsors that hit me up and said, yo, Fidoe, we got to be a part of this. So shout out to Mr. Cream. They're coming through.
That's right.
DJ Effect.
Effect, what
He's
up?
coming through, and with his big little setup, he's going to set up shop, give out some ice cream samples.
Nice.
DJ EFN from Drink Champs hit me up and say, hey, let's get Colombian White in the building. I got Colombian White spirits. They're going to be doing mojitos and doing...
I've had some of those.
You had some of that?
That Colombian White's pretty potent too.
It's pretty good. We kept to the show. He brought us a bottle, and we're taking shots.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, a lot of love, man. It's going to be a big event. It's from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. at the radio station where we do the show, which is Jolt Radio right there in Wynwood. Yep. And, it's going to be live, man.
Say that one more time for everybody.
Yeah, it's at Jolt Radio.
Give them the address, bro.
It's 3454 Northwest 7th Avenue. I actually memorized that before. 3454 Northwest 7th Avenue. And you can just follow the Miami Spotlight show page, follow Murder Gardens, follow MBS Me. Just follow us on social media because we've been posting it and we've been promoting it. And it's going to be a great show, man. I know you guys are going to be in the building, right? So
For sure.
It's going to be
there already.
It's going to be a great event, man. So we're looking forward to it this Saturday.
We're also doing our live stream that night too. Yeah.
And we're also going to be broadcasting live. So for the first hour, 7 to 8, we're going to be broadcasting live as the guests come in. We're going to be talking to them live so they can see how the show actually works live on the air. So that's going to be a cool experience too.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, man, it's going to be really, really dope. Yeah,
that's good, man. You guys got a dope show.
Thank you, man.
We had a great time at your show.
Thank you.
We all love to Jolt Radio and your whole studio.
Definitely.
Speaking of that, I got you gifts, man. Well, we got you.
Man.
We got gifts. You guys had a good time. We got you guys some,
look at that.
some Miami Spotlight Show shirts.
Awesome.
Good looking out.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Of course.
That one's yours, George.
No, this was yours, George. This is yours.
Is that a
Extra large. Mine
is a
One's large, one's small, one large. I didn't know. I don't want to guess your sizes, so I just brought you one of each.
Yeah, can't go wrong with one of each.
I figured it out.
Wrong with that, dog.
If it doesn't fit, just wear it to like wash your shoes or something.
Yo, why is mine this small?
You know, we gotta show love, man. We gotta come with some gifts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate you guys, man.
Hey, shout out to everybody tuned in too, man, on Facebook and social media. EVE, my wife, I see she's tuned in.
Shout out to her. Happy belated
homie right there.
birthday.
Yeah, lady birthday.
I know it was
Yeah,
her birthday.
she had a big birthday.
And you actually just came back from vacay, didn't you?
Well, we were in Cuba for 5 days, man. I don't know if you can see the suntan, people, but
Did you go to Cuba or did you go into an oven?
yo, it was we got a cruise. We were on a cruise, man. So I was outside in the cruise on the ocean with that ocean sun and that Cuban sun. Don't be playing around, man.
That shit ain't no joke.
We had a good time though, man. 5 days, and then we came back. As soon as we came back, the very next day we had a big finale celebration for the wife at Club Renaissance in Coral Gables, and that was a movie. You know what I'm saying? 30 people showed up to that. It was crazy, man. So it's just nonstop, back-to-back party. Now this weekend we got this party coming up. So we don't stop, man. We don't stop. We just palante. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, just to jump back real quick on Colossus and Murder Gardens, man. Before you did Murder Gardens, man, you were rapping. I remember your mixtapes
out here for a minute, man. Yeah.
But I mean, like, at what moment, like, what got you into doing film, actually getting into that kind of production versus just doing music?
I kind of started off doing film really just to kind of shoot my music videos. You know, at the time, just like any other artist, you need them visuals to kind of promote your mixtapes and promote your music. And anybody that knows me from my rapping days knows that, you know, when it came to that street work and that grind, I went 10 million%, you know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to do was add the visual component to it, and I connected with Dre Films, and Dre Films kind of started off, you know, shooting my first. Shout out to Dre, the homie Dre. He shot some of my earlier music videos, and then Dre moved on to sign with Maybach Music, and you know, got hella busy at that time. Shout out to Maybach. Shout out to Maybach, the whole team over there, and I kind of had to, you know, pick up the pieces and figure it out. So what I did was I bought a camera. And
that's the first start.
That was the first start. And I shot a music video and I edited that shit. And I don't think it was the greatest thing ever. But just like anything else, through trial and error and constant hours of putting in the work, you eventually get good at it. So that's how I made that transition into film. It really started because I wanted to make dope music videos.
You've been writing, directing, everything.
Movies, right?
Yeah, that's another thing too, though. Like my music videos, I never wanted to have that traditional, just, you know, one nigga bouncing around with 30 niggas.
You had treatments with storylines.
Yeah, I always wanted to have treatments and storylines. And so what I started off doing was kind of recreating some of my favorite like gangster flicks. So one of the first ones I redid was Dead Presidents, and I redid that whole thing. And
Walk With Me.
Yeah, Walk With Me. And I started learning from there that, dang, man, this film stuff, I started having the same passion for film that I had for music. And ultimately, the film passion kind of just started getting stronger and stronger to where now they like brother and sister. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's true.
You gotta respect the grind, man, because if you've been putting in the kind of work that you have for over a year in a project like that, that's a lot of passion.
That's commitment.
I'm glad you said that though, man, because I remember when I was starting this project, a lot of people told me to, you know, to wait, make sure that you got 100 people on payroll and you got the $10 million budget and all this other stuff. And I think people forget sometimes that, you know, just like the classic saying says, if you build it, they'll come. And sometimes you just got to move your feet and put things in motion and things just start falling in place. You know what I mean? So a lot of people would have quit this project a long time ago. They would have just fell off and been like, yo, I'm tired.
And this is independent grind, like his own budget, like his own like casting, like he does it all. Like Colossus has been going hard.
Now, see, if anyone that's been in your shoes or that wants to get into your shoes, like what is it something that you would tell them to avoid or to always go for?
Two things, man. One is just perseverance, mental perseverance. You know, I think that a lot of people just are not mentally fit for what this entertainment industry really is about. You know what I mean? And whether you're doing a podcast or a TV show show, or you're an artist, or you're a painter, or whatever it is that you are, you got to keep grinding at that craft and shoving it in people's faces until they accept the fact that, damn, your shit is dope.
Right.
But a lot of people, they kind of quit before that blessing comes because it's hard. You know
It's
what I mean?
hard.
So mental perseverance, I think, is first. You got to be mentally strong. And then two, you got to be good peoples, man. You got to network right and keep your face clean. I think one of the reasons Fidoe and myself are able to do what we do for so long is because we've done good business and kept good relationships and just done right by people. You know what I mean? And that ultimately pays off in the long run. When you're running around here, messing around. Sorry for the cuss word. Keep it PG-13. When you're running around doing all the wrong stuff, it never balances out. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Later, my bad.
Yeah.
I definitely co-sign that, man. You gotta keep your face clean.
Keep your face clean,
You're
man.
absolutely right.
You know, I got a little saying. I always say, like, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
Right.
Show a little love, man. You show a little love, that goes a long way. Yeah. So you never know. It comes back tenfold too when you show love. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I agree.
that's what it is.
Facts.
I ain't trying to preach, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Preach, Fidoe, preach. So
man.
going back and touching base on you've been in this industry for such a very long time. You mentioned that you were doing talent directing.
Oh yeah, talent management.
Management. What exactly started you in the industry? Tell me how it all began.
I don't know. I just like growing up in Miami in the 90s, man. The big thing was like when the DJ Uncle Al came out and Sugar Hill and that whole mic rocking, check one, check two. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I really started getting into like the music side of it. I remember one time I met DJ Uncle Al. He was like, yeah, come to the station. I think it was like 909 The Bomb or something like that, or 89.3 The Bomb. Come to the station, man, and let me see what you got. And I went, and I put my headphones on. I started mic rocking, and he called me One Chico on the mic. I'm like, no, I'm DJ Fidoe. He said, no, man, you One Chico. And I'm like, all right, man, it's cool. I was like 16, man. I was like, I'll take it, man. And after I did like a 10-minute set, he was like, all right, man, see you later. He kicked me out the studio. And I never saw him again. Shout out to DJ Aldo, man. He was like a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? But ever since he gave me that opportunity to like be at a DJ booth to just see like the reaction, that whole entertainment aspect of it, I was hooked. I'm like, oh man, I gotta figure out a way to do this. And then my first artist, I connected with him. Back then, his name was Mr. Lolo out of Broward County. Shout out to Lolo. That's my brother. He goes by Lobenzo now. I hooked up with him back in like 06, 07. He was already doing his thing independently. And he was really good. So I'm like, hey, let's get together. Let's build. And, you know, we just took his level to the next level. And we kind of like co-managed a record label called Took Something Entertainment. Shout out to all the Took Something boys, TSC for life. And then we did that for a couple of years, and just like everything evolves, everything grows. And I said, okay, we're gonna Took Something, but I'm gonna start Faux Records, and that's when I started FOE Records. And then I started signing more artists. He started going his way, and it just blew up. I got to the point where I ended up signing a deal with Live Nation. After 6 months with Live Nation, I slowly transitioned as the A&R manager at Rock Nation. Shout out to Rock Nation and everybody out there. I moved to New York. I moved to Texas for about 2 years, and I relocated back to Miami, back to the roots. And that's when I just kept doing what I was doing, man, just independently, and then working, obviously, in corporate America. I think someone is walking in the building. I think my brother GJ Raw is in the building, too. That's a good interruption. I'm glad we were just talking about DJs. Yeah. I got DJ Raw in the building. What's going on, my boy?
Come on in.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
So yeah, I mean, so fast forward, man, 16, 17 years later, I'm still, 16, 17 years later, I'm still doing my thing, From the music to the media to the talent management to everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a good journey.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's been a good journey, yeah.
Name of the game.
It's the name of the game.
I'm really happy to see DJ Raw.
Yeah, like, hold on a second.
Yeah, you know what it is, man? Look, you know what it is? This Saturday, like I said, this Saturday we got a big event coming up. We got DJs, we got performances, we got
DJ Raw in the building.
We got Murder Garden, we got so many people coming. I said, you know what? I've always been the type of person where I bring people along with me. You feel me? Like, I could have easily just came me and Colosus here, just us.
Right.
But, you know, that's just not how we do business, man.
We
If
got
you
a
rocking with us, and you really rocking with us, we gonna rock with you.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
I bring the team along with me. I got Travell Wiggins in the building, Cornbread. I got my boy DJ Rob.
DJ Rob.
You know what I'm saying? And these are the cats that you know, they're gonna ride with me. I'm gonna ride with them, and you're gonna see them at the event this Saturday. They're gonna shut it down. DJ Raw, he's gonna shut it down. He's bringing his people too. They might even jump on the mic and perform. Travell Wiggins is gonna perform, so it's gonna be a movie,
I might
man.
even get on the mic.
You wanna get on the mic?
Hold up.
Colosus, handle that contract.
Hold up. So we got a thing here that we've been doing since we started.
Okay.
If you rhyme, you gotta drop 16.
I don't rap.
Are you?
You rap? You got drop 16?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I can
good.
freestyle something. What's up, man? Where the beat at?
Man, put the beat on for real.
Rob Wiggins in here.
We got Travell Wiggins, man. He the rapper.
Hey, I'm a director now.
He's a director. I'm a manager.
I'm just here for the shit. Hey, you know, it'll be dope here in Colosus.
Hey, Colosus, man.
I haven't heard him in a minute.
Y'all don't know, Colossus is dope as fuck.
Fire.
In case you don't know, go ahead and log on that YouTube, King Colosus 305. You can see the music videos up there, everything that I did back in the day.
Man, man, spit some 16 from one of those old songs. It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me 16.
Can we get a beat?
I got you, man. Give me a beat.
No, I'm good.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all got all these phones. Put an instrumental for me. Let's do this. Oh, okay. There you go.
Hey, make sure y'all share this shit.
Hold up.
What that is? This off the top now. I'm gonna just go off the top.
Let me introduce you.
Here, look, I'll put another.
No, let me introduce you. Hey, y'all not tuned in to my boy King Colosus, man, a.k.a. Dade Fire, a.k.a. Murder Gardens and Series coming soon, Dade County, MBS Media. Let's go.
We going live, rhyme on the beat though. I can't hear it, so I'ma just rhyme slow. I got my dog Travell Wiggins in the booth with me. My dog Fidoe right here, we getting loose quickly. DJ Raw just stepped in too. Finna do what we do, Dade County fool.
Yeah.
Switch that beat up, give me something upbeat. Let me ride on that, I'm coming from the streets.
Come on.
Cass City 305, I'ma keep it going.
Yeah.
That beat got a little slow, man, I ain't know about what we talking about. Man, I need something quicker, but I don't give a damn, I'm just a trail nigga. Coming straight from off the top, though. Oh, I guess it's a Biggie there, man. We gotta let that ride, man.
Hey, shout out to Colosus, dog. Hey, you still got it, boy.
I'll do what I do, man.
Hey, we're going to the booth right after this.
Listen, I just figured this out. We're going to start a new segment. It's not the 5 fingers of death. It's going to be the Butterfingers of death.
Yeah, the beats went from like high to like real low. And then high again.
That was part of the act, guys.
Listen, she has no mercy on your
No mercy. If you can stay on the beat, why the beat
If
is
you
switching?
can do that, you totally impressed everybody. I guarantee you that much.
Karina Johnson said, switch it up on them, Colosus, switch it up. That's
So
what's
guys,
up.
going back to a very important question that we haven't asked on the show yet, what's the price to get into the Memorial Day Bash? What's going on with that? Where can they get tickets? Is it free? What's up with that?
Great question. So women automatically free. Automatically free. Men, $5 at the door.
Okay.
But the good thing is that $5 cover, once you pay $5 and you're in, you get free drinks, you get free food. So that kind of covers your first drink, if you think about it.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's it, man. We're going to have an open bar for the 4 hours straight. So we don't believe in having a bartender charge you for drinks. Nah, man. You come to my show, pay a little at the door, but, you know, we're going to make up for it. We're going to make up for it at the bar. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
Hey, we going hard, dog. We going hard. We got so many people going. We got influencers out there. We actually I spoke to my boy Mario Ramil, the comedian. He's actually going to be hosting the event for us.
Oh, perfect.
So shout out to Mario Ramil. Shout out to Akumi Miami. He's doing big things with that with Martha in Miami. They're doing big things, man. And he's going to come through and he's going to pretty much be, you know, the MC for the whole show.
Is he bringing a little woozy flirt?
I don't know if he's bringing. He probably might bring a little woozy, you know. But yeah, man. So again, we have so many things going on, man, and it's gonna be an exciting event. Do not miss Saturday, man. It's going hard.
That's going to be what's up.
Going hard.
Can you please let everybody know once again where they can find you guys as individuals, where they can find the Miami Spotlight Show, and where they can find all the info for the Memorial Day Bash?
Yeah, 100. Well, we just did a press release, man. So the press release went out to over 250 different media outlets.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ray-Gun Agency. But you can find it on our Instagram, Miami Spotlight Show. Just the way it's spelled, just the way it sounds. Or you can just follow us on Instagram at King Colosus.
King Colosus, Colosus.
Yeah, you can find my other Instagram is Carlos at Univision or Carlos at Univision, just the way it sounds, spelled out.
Univision.
Yeah. And then also everybody else, DJ Raw, you can follow OG Raw 305. You can follow him. He's been pushing the flyer. My boy Cornbread Travell Wiggins, go on his Instagram and Facebook and social media, and just look for us, man. It's gonna be big. Hashtag FOBASH, FOE Bash 18. Yeah. 18. So you can just go on FOBASH and you'll see all the flyers and anything that's going on with that, man.
Yo, we have gotten a few messages of people that want to get on your show.
Okay.
So they say, how do we get on?
Yeah.
I tell them, hit them up.
Yeah, hit him up. Just hit me up. Hit me on the DM on the Miami Spotlight Show, or just send me an email to miamispotlightshow@gmail.com.
Gotcha.
And we respond to everybody.
Yeah. Yo, so
we don't accept everybody, but we do respond to everybody. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Because we're booked until for the next month or two.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? So.
That's good.
But we'll holler back. We'll holler back. Yeah, you'll get a response. We'll holler back. For sure.
So far, I mean, you guys have a lot on your plates. With Colosus, what you got coming, man? I know time's limited for you today right now. You got to go back to shooting.
Yeah, I got another meeting that I'm about to run into. But, Murder Gardens is coming up. That's going to be dropping this fall. Yeah. Besides Murder Gardens, I got a few other projects that I'm currently writing that I plan on putting in production next year.
You rapping? You rapping?
Not on those projects. No, I'm just writing and producing.
You rapping soon?
No music coming soon.
No
Not
music?
Yet.
Okay.
I'm only going to do that every time I'm doing radio interviews.
But
Catch my next freestyle, next radio interview.
But you still gotta do the soundtrack for the Murder
soundtrack
Gardens.
is coming up, and we are accepting music right now for the soundtrack for Murder Gardens. So all my artists out there that got dope music, like my dog Cornbread over there, any artists that got dope music, get that to us. Shout out to my homie Dre Marshall from the 30s. He's A&R in the whole soundtrack side of things. You can reach him at info@the30s.co.
That's right.
Please, all original music though.
And make sure you got your paperwork right too, man.
Paperwork right and all original music. That email is info@the30s.co.
It's gonna be lovely when you're at the crib on a Sunday or a Saturday night and you put on Netflix and you see Murder Gardens and you hear your music playing.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be lovely.
All Miami artists you're
Miami
looking
artists.
for?
I mean, I'm accepting music from everywhere, but obviously, Miami artists are gonna get first dibs because it's from crib.
It's the crib.
Yeah,
That's amazing. I'm glad that you have that opportunity available too.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
One of the things that I love that you guys are talking about music now, since you both heavy background in music.
Yeah.
How do you guys see the music industry today and artists today?
Personally, man, I love it. I feel like when I first started doing my thing with music, the internet wasn't exactly like where it is right now. You had the internet, you had your MySpace, you had your Facebook and all that, but you had to really go pound the pavement. You had to really go hit the streets, meet DJs, shake hands, kiss babies, and you know what I'm saying, connect the right way.
I kissed a lot of babies, dog.
I feel like today's artists, man, they can build that whole buzz on the internet and social media if they do it right and if they understand the business right. So I feel like a lot of the groundwork that we kind of laid down for the future artists just made the road a lot easier for them. I won't say easy as if it's just easy, but it's a totally different way now to get your music out there. You don't have to go through those same outlets that we went through. And just from my experience, as an artist, some of these outlets were dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling through the hood. Going through the hood is a spots to break records. You feel me? These artists today, man, they can shoot out an email or hit you on your DM and they Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's changed the game a little bit, but outside of that, the music industry is still the same industry. It's still a grind. It's still all about networking. And it's still all about having dope products. I feel like people forget that if the music sucks or if the music's trash, I mean, it ain't going nowhere, bro.
To answer that question, from a content perspective, it's changed completely. You hear a lot of people say, "Oh, mumble rap," but honestly, like some of it is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's on the radio, there's a reason why it's on the radio. Like, it's not just putting money behind it. I mean, of course, a lot of people think there's like a myth. Oh, you get the PD, $1,000, they'll play your music. Maybe back in the days it was like that, but it's not really like that anymore, man. Like, you gotta have a lot of labels right now. They're not signing artists and blowing those artists up. They're signing artists that already have an established following, and they're like independent, and they have thousands of fans, and then they're just helping that artist move along to the next level.
Right.
But back in the days, back when he was coming up, you would sign with a label, and that label would do marketing for you, promotion for you. Now, like he said, social media, you find an artist that already has everything going for them, and they just got to release the music, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So
then you have to ask, where's that fine line where you need to get signed?
Right.
Where do you really need to get signed?
In today's day and age, I mean,
I don't think there's a need anymore, man.
I don't think there's a need anymore.
But there's always need for a budget. So that's the only motivation that's gonna motivate an artist to get signed is because they're hot, they got tons of talent, but they just don't have that cash flow to get them to the next level. So when they sign with a label, they just gotta be careful what they're signing because they can get a 360 deal, or they can just sign something wrong and they'll blow up for like a year, but then they'll have to spend 2 years paying everything back. So that's the only motivation an artist will have today to sign with a label is to get put on with money.
Either that or they just
or
don't
advance
want
or
to deal
something
with
like
the
that.
business side of things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm surprised at your answers. I think you guys are like the first ones to speak positively about the difference between the industry from what it was then to what it is now. And I mean, you guys have always, been in the industry and you've seen all those changes.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about the industry now? And what is your least favorite and why?
Let me go first. I can for me. I know you gotta go. I'm quick. For me, I think my favorite thing is, I think this new generation, these millennials, these newer kids, they're really having fun with hip hop like right now. Like a lot of old heads don't really understand it. They're like, oh man, look at these cats with these tight jeans on and this and that. And honestly, like, they're having fun, man. Like, I don't hate on that at all.
Right.
Keep doing your thing because you're pushing our culture forward. Now, you got some that are just following trends, and then you got your trendsetters that are really doing this for real, like Migos. That's like, they're trendsetters, you feel me? Right. Then you got some other cats I won't mention that are following that trend. So you gotta just have to be smart enough. If you're a fan of hip hop, if you're a fan of this culture, you're a fan of music, you gotta be smart enough to differentiate the two.
Who's who,
and just figure out, okay, this guy's hot, this guy's just hot for right now. You feel me? Exactly. So that's just my opinion.
I agree. I think you hit it right on the head. I think one of the things I like the most is that in today's day and age, the artists are having fun. It's not really about how hard you are, how much dope you selling, what streets you from. I mean, all that shit don't matter. Excuse me. None of that matters anymore. Now what matters is having fun, making good music that people are going to follow for whatever reason, whether it's because it's trendy or it's gimmicky or they just like the record. For whatever reason, you get people behind it. What I like the least, though, about the industry, and that's part of this is just because of the hip-hop that I grew up on, I just feel like hip-hop no longer has the struggle of the people voice in it anymore. Now it's everybody's fault. Like everybody has hit the phase of I'm trying to come
the struggle,
up,
right.
and already done came up, and now everybody's like either recovering drug addict.
They're in Bugattis in their first video. It's like,
I'm like, dude, hold up, man. What happened in life?
What happened to the Chevy?
Get there, like no one's trying to get there no more. Everybody is there.
Right. That's why you got to be smart enough to differentiate. Okay, what's real,
Who's really
what's
real?
fake. You feel me?
But I feel like that illusion misleads the youth. You know what I mean? Because they come into this now thinking that it's an automatic instant gratification. They don't feel like they have to move their feet to eat or grind to kind of see any kind of fruit to their labor. Now they automatically think that, hey man, I get in the booth, I drop a song, tomorrow I'm on. I'm the next Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So that's one part of the game that I think has changed a lot. But outside of that, man, there's pros and cons with everything. You know, I don't ever want to be that guy that's looking at hip hop today and saying, damn, these kids.
I don't think I'll ever be like that. I don't think I'll ever.
Because it's gonna always. It has to evolve. It has to change. And I'm not that 13-year-old kid anymore, trying to go get hip-hop records. Right. So I understand that, what might have been cool for us may not be cool for these kids.
100.
But to piggyback off your other comment, I'm a millennial too, man. I feel kind of...
Well, you like the older age. You feel me? But you like...
It's the generation after millennials. It ain't us, man.
It's the millennials like a boat. Like, you like at the tip of the boat.
I'm at the tip of the boat, dog.
You're not about to fall out.
I'm not one of these new school millennials.
Right, exactly. That's what I meant, I'm
like at the beginning phase of that.
Yeah, you ain't 25 now.
Thinking about that, because you guys are surrounded by so much influence with music and everything, who would be your greatest influences as far as the entertainment industry goes?
Dead or alive?
Either or, because I've had some people come in and they're relatively young, but they don't know who like Tupac and Biggie is, and to me that's just like, what? Like, you don't know? Like,
I grew up on Pac. I grew up on Scarface. I grew up on Outkast, Goody Mob, like Master P. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that's how I grew up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's artists today that are still doing it though. You know, there's artists today like you got the J. Cole's and you got artists today that are really like talking about something real. You know, so you know, cats like that always. You know, it sounds cliche, but like the Biggies, the Pacs, and Scarfaces, those are the artists that I really grew up on. And I still listen to them right now in my car. You know what I'm saying?
So, Tupac, Scarface for sure. Obviously, Trick, JT Money.
Yeah, shout out to T-Double.
Outkast, you know, those are the legends I kind of.
DJ Raw.
DJ Raw.
DJ Raw. So going back to the Memorial Day Bash.
Yeah.
Raw, I heard that you're gonna be spinning. Maybe.
Entertaining. Yeah, I'm gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Dope.
That's dope.
I'm bringing some new crew out.
Yeah.
Some new crew that.
Big things. Big things.
What's up?
And it comes from the Barris Hammond camp. I don't know if y'all familiar with
I'm very familiar with Barris Hammond, man.
Coming from that camp.
That's amazing.
It's gonna be
Oh, I gotta see that. Yeah.
fun.
It's gonna be real fun. It's gonna be real fun.
Yeah.
So let everybody know once again what's up with this Memorial Day Bash, please, where they can find all the info.
Just go on our social media pages, Miami Spotlight Show, at Miami Spotlight Show. And it's going down this Saturday, Memorial Weekend, May 26th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it's happening at the radio station where we have our Miami Spotlight Show, which is called Jolt Radio. It's in the borderline of Wynwood and Alapata.
Yep.
Address is 3454 Northwest 7th Ave. But you can just go on social media, man, and type in FOBASH18 or just follow us and you'll see all the information.
I'm so excited because the studio is awesome where you guys broadcast from, which, by the way, at what time are you guys doing the show? So everybody can tune in.
Yeah, the show starts from 7 to 11. The event is from 7 to 11, so we'll be broadcasting live for the first hour from 7 to 8.
Okay.
So for the first hour, as the guests are arriving, we'll be interviewing everyone that's going to be part of the show, and people will be able to see how a live show is done. You know, how our booth is set up. We have a window where you can just look in the window and you can see us broadcasting live. So it's going to be...
I love the studio. You feel right at home. It's very cozy. Love it.
On the show too.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Spot.
And you guys can come here anytime as well. So
I will be back. I want to bring the whole cast of Murder Gardens when I
that
come
would
back.
be great.
Well, sure.
We
Let's
gonna take
do
up this
that.
whole studio though, man. Let's do it right now.
The more the merrier.
So I'll text you the date. Let's get for real. Let's do this. I want this to happen.
And we get a sneak peek. Do we
Yeah,
get a
we
sneak
need
peek?
to see
Yes.
this.
Matter of fact, when I come back, I'm gonna have a whole new trailer, man. We're releasing a new trailer. The Murder Gardens is gonna be coming out in the next couple of weeks. So by the time I come back, that should be ready.
All right.
Damn right.
Q&A with the cast and get
Going down.
What's up?
Hey, so I brought my boys with me, man. I want to bring Cornbread Travell Wiggins to the table,
what's
man.
up.
If you could, you want to come through?
Yo, but real quick, right before we bring it on,
Okay.
Colosus, what keeps this fire burning for you, though?
For me, I'm just a creator at heart, man. I like creating, whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's drawing. I mean, before I even started doing music, I used to just draw comic books and shit like that, stuff like that. So with that being said, any creator or any artist always wants a canvas that they can paint on and show their painting to the world. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with Murder Gardens and every other project that I'm working on, you know?
Yeah,
so that keeps me going, man. It's all passion.
Dope.
But I got to roll
He
out.
motivates me, man.
Any shout outs
what's
you want
up,
to
man.
give before
I
you go?
do. I want to shout out the whole cast of Murder Gardens. I want to shout out all the producers of the show, D and Rico. I want to shout out the production team, Sierra. I want to shout out my brother Fidoe right here. I want to shout out the whole Dade County for always supporting me from day one with every project I've ever done. I got a lot of people that always show me genuine love, and I love it, man. So shout out to you guys for bringing me on the show.
Thank you
And I'm
for
gonna see y'all
coming
this
on.
weekend.
Hey, so
I can't wait.
you're gonna come back anyway, so
I will.
we good.
I definitely
You
will.
coming back, so we good.
You heard it live on the air. You coming back?
Live, right?
Got a lot of witnesses.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Be signing out. Say what's up.
Bye.
All right, cut y'all off now. We gonna holler.
Hey, I want a copy of that freestyle though. He went hard at 16. He went hard, boy.
When they say Spirit Ryan, I couldn't take it. I haven't heard him in a minute. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. All right, you know.
Thank you, King.
Nice seeing you. See you soon.
Mwah.
That's what it is.
Thank you, man. See you soon.
Definitely.
See you this weekend, man. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, man. So hey, a quick story about my boy
Tell me all
sitting next
about
to me,
it. I
man.
want to know what's going on.
So back in like 07, 08, man, when I was like signing artists left and right, I met this cat, man. Back then, his name was Cornbread. He was like Pitbull's first artist on 305
Inc.
305 Inc.
Oh wow.
And he had a big record with Pitbull. I Love It, Hater. It was all over the radio. And I heard it. I'm like, damn. But besides that, besides his movement, we kind of linked up on some other stuff too, like some other collabos and some street stuff.
You just noticed me grinding.
Yeah. That's what it was, man. So we clicked up, and ever since then we still riding, man. Like he got his stuff going on, I got my stuff going on, but he's been to all my parties.
06, you said?
07, 08.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first record I did with Lolo was like 06.
06, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
We've been vibing, always cool. Great energy. When you pass someone that always have that mutual respect for you or what you do.
Yeah.
It's just something that couldn't be broke. So, after I lost the deal with Pitt, because I gained a lot of weight, got like 560 pounds.
Good Lord.
Went through some depression, but it wasn't a bad thing. I met my wife in the process.
Beautiful wife.
She loved me back to health. We had the weight loss surgery and 200 pounds down.
Woo!
What's up,
It's
man?
amazing.
I do radio myself because I got that voice. I do radio myself on Mature Life Radio, Strong Arm Radio.
All right.
Shout out to Strong Arm Radio.
Strong Arm to everyone at Strong Arm.
Fido's like my big bro. Always, that phone call, him and Evie, whenever, no matter what I'm doing or how we doing it, they always there. My baby shower, it's just brothers.
Love.
So whenever he made that phone call, I would never ask him for a price. Just give me something to eat and a place to sit down. Because my knees bad. But I'm always there,
I appreciate it. And this Saturday, you gonna shut it down?
Yeah, me and my sister Tasha Hall, we gonna be there. We got this song Big Daddy. If y'all familiar with Heavy D, that record, Big Daddy record. I redid the record. And it got up so much buzz right now. We buzzing. We in Baton Rouge. We in Valdosta, Georgia. We in South Carolina right now. Even Heavy D's brother gave me the green light on the record.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it was, being a big guy, Heavy D shooting, and we shot the video. It was pretty dope. And Fido called me and be like, bro, I need you. I was like, man, for you, I come out of retirement with you.
That's what's good. Yo, so, whoa. So spit 16.
I don't got shit. I'm at 16. I got my Big Daddy, that's it.
We gotta bring you back on the show.
I'm
Then
ready
just be ready.
for all that. Today, like you said, when Colosus said mentally prepared, usually you be ready to be a beast and go, but today it was just coming in, promoting the 4-8 bash, and that's why I'm here, man.
That's dope, man.
But definitely, I'll be back whenever you guys need me. The Big Daddy record is yours whenever you want it.
That's what's up.
No pressure, man.
Yo, so
love it.
Tell me, so you do Strong Arm Radio?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, Strong Arm Radio, me and my sister Jessica South Promo, we do the show called Blueprint Experience.
Okay.
So basically, it's day-to-day operations, what's current, the new stuff that's popping off in the system, and I play a lot of independent artist music.
Dope.
And stuff like that. So I'm 37 now, so everybody call me Uncle Vale. So all the artists, they love giving me records. All the new hot artists, I'm from Broward County, so a lot of new hot artists.
Shout out to 954.
Straight up, they always show me love. I just recently did we did a series in FAU radio called The Rise, and I did a lot of new radio. Shout out Billy Blue, Case 100, everybody, Coley P, everybody just show love with me, man. So I've always been like they were saying in this industry, the only thing you really have is your face.
Absolutely.
And my face is clean.
Yeah.
No matter how much I mess up on, as long as that's good, I can always make that phone call.
Yeah,
man.
Right.
That's what's up.
Right.
Well, if anyone want to listen to you, find you, where do they find you at?
Well, right now, social media, Travell Wiggins. That's TRAVELLE _ Travell Wiggins. Everything.
All right, bet.
Hey, what's up with you? What's up with Ricky Smiley, man? He be co-signing you a lot too.
Ricky Smiley.
Shout out to Ricky Smiley, man. I hear him every morning.
Ricky Smiley is my big brother. He's like my mentor in the game. Every time he's in Miami, he always show love. He always be like, bro, keep doing what you're doing. He noticed me. I've been for the last 20 weeks. I've been working out, transforming the fat into muscle, and he's been really on my team. So
that's good.
He told me I lose another 100 pounds, I can get on this boat.
Oh shit! that's goals. That's goals.
That was good.
People think that I'm somebody special because I got all these famous people around me. How you know Fido? Like, bro, it's Fido.
That's my dog.
Everybody look at him like he king, but to me he's just like big bro. I can call him. He gonna answer for everybody.
But I love to see that, especially nowadays and in this industry. I think Miami, we always talk about it on the show, has like this stereotype where like nobody loves each other, everybody's hating on each other. And you guys are a testament, just like a lot of other people that I feel are in the industry right now that show love, that are always coming together for the community. You guys are always showing love to each other at the shows or for whatever it is that you guys are doing, which I think is very, very important. And it just goes to show that Miami is still on the map.
Absolutely.
And we're making the moves we got to make.
100%, man. Like what Colosus was saying, as long as you keep your face clean and you do good business, like you won't fail. You can't fail. You know what I'm saying? Because people real recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
Like, dude, Colosus, man. Like I said, I've been doing this game since 2004. You know, from Broward, so me, Dirty Red, we hit the street. Every time we ran into Colosus, he always had a team. Colosus was already made for this.
Yeah, I think Colosus was like the first cat to sign like an actual deal of all the like independent rappers with Koch Radio, Koch Records,
Koch Radio.
And like he was like the first artist to actually like sign. And everybody was like, "Damn, Colosus did it!"
Like, he came to life picture for me. Like, he had a production crew, he had a cameraman.
Yeah.
He had a
Colosus, you remember Colosus was doing it big shit, man.
I used to get the back end of it where once his production was done, I'd get the press release and this because I was part of a different website at the time, which was the305.com at the time. I was part of it.
Okay. We had 305hiphop.com. Shout out to 305hiphop.com.
Shout out to UB. So we did. So from that, then we jumped into 305 magazine. That's a different world. But that's the whole thing with everything. Like Colosus, when his name came up, it wasn't just someone sending you a video. It was a video, a press release, photos.
Right.
It was a complete package, and you can never hate on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that you know, every time we have artists on or whatnot, we look at how prepared they are. Yeah. So shout out to Soy Sauce. Shout out Go Rush.
That's my brother, man.
Yo, we came prepared.
We've been doing. Me and Go Rush. Go Rush was the first person I bought a track from.
Really?
So you know, while I'm in the studio, I want to shed some light on this movement that we got in Florida, right?
Tell me.
I don't have a problem against Dade, Broward, or Palm Beach, but I have a problem that we separate ourselves. This industry is so big for us to put ourselves in boxes. Right. Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, we need to get out of that and knock these county lines down and work together. They come in the community, they give us 3 or 4 deals, they watch us fight like cats and dogs and try to see who's the strongest when we all the strongest. We gotta set the bar. You can't come in our community unless you're ready to bless everybody. You dig what I'm saying?
Amen.
Set the prices. When we do shows, everybody had that price, and look, you gotta pay somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta pay somebody. And all the people break love between the groups and the crews and just break this thing that we got, man. It's just.
I think we're breaking through, though. I think we really are.
It's getting there, but you know, the more you say it, the more people hear it, right?
Yes.
And then that's where I'm at. I just want to break this barrier and just let them know, man. I'm from Broward, but I'm from everywhere. I started my music career in Dade. Shout out Pitbull. Shout out to 305 Inc., DJ Buddha, Big Teach. All the brothers, I've been around, man. Lex Promotion, I started with Lex Promotion, and I was working free for Lex. I told Lex, you buy me lunch, I would work free.
That is what's up. Yo, shout out to Lex.
Well, you drove from Broward in the rain tonight during traffic hours, so...
You guys don't listen, I was homeless, man. My mom had passed in 99. I met some people who let me live with them. I was homeless, and I didn't have a place to stay, but I know music was my thing. Yeah. I say, Lex, bro, I'll work for you. He's like, I don't have no more spots. I'll work for free. He said, free? Lex came and picked me up the next day. and I
shout out to Lex Promotions, man.
I never knew Miami. I was out there passing flyers at all kind of
Lex will put you to work.
Man, Lex don't play, man. I didn't have my license, and he gave me his truck to drive. And he was like, bro, you just have to put these flyers there. You get my truck towed, I'll pull that, but you just make sure you get those flyers.
That's what's up.
Through that process, Fidoe, he didn't even know. Like, I met him and Lolo on the grind. I think it was at a club one night doing his thing. That's how I first saw him. He didn't know. Yeah. And I just kept like, damn, this little Chico doing his thing, bro.
Yeah. And Lolo, we have performances at least once a week. Like Lolo. 50, 60, 70 performances like in like 2-3 months. It was nuts. It was crazy.
So that's why, you know, when Fidoe called me, bro, there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Well, let me tell you what I love about this is the fact that we have some Broward County, Dade County all together.
Absolutely.
And I think first step in breaking through those walls is if someone in Miami's doing a show, have someone from Broward come out and open up for the show. No. Same thing, vice versa.
It's a start.
You know what I mean? You have more than enough, like you said, man, like this is a giant pot to just grab a hold of.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think there's more than enough talent in both counties. Shoot. Even West Palm, which I don't even know.
Palm Beach is dope.
Yo, anyone in West Palm Beach.
Shout out to Eric Biddens in Palm Beach. Eric Biddens
is my boy. Like Eric
Biddens is the hottest rapper. He's one of the hottest. Probably the hottest rapper right
now. My path is so crazy. Eric used to come to the studio with me.
Eric Biddens is raw.
He was in a group. He used to wear his little chicken bone back then.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I never had.
That boy is raw.
Ask him about me. That whole cornbread thing. The reason why I left cornbread alone is because I was shedding the old me.
Yeah.
I'm still cornbread, but Travell Wiggins is this new, like, losing his weight, fresh start.
Yeah.
You know, my son has autism, so I'm constantly busy with him. I just wanted a fresh start, but I'm always cornbread.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get away from that. But Palm Beach, Dade, Broward, it's so much money. People act like they don't print money every day. Like your credit score don't approve every day. Like everything approves every day. So man, listen, you can't be greedy with this because people gonna look at you. Then you're gonna get haters. Then you're gonna have the confusion. Then it's gonna be the fighting, unnecessary problems that don't, bro. Share the wealth.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Share the wealth. Fido always share the wealth. Bro, what you need, man? Your baby shower, blah, blah, blah. Share the wealth, bro. Yep. It's never going nowhere, man. Cut all this BS about
damn
this
right.
confusion.
You gotta be humble, man.
Love where you from. Don't get me wrong. But it's so much bigger than where you from, though.
Yeah. So real quick, so Saturday, what you gonna do? One song first? Saturday?
No, I'm gonna start off with Love a Hater.
Okay, that was the original record with Pitbull that he had.
Shout out my brother Pitbull. Then we gonna go in Big Daddy with Tasha Hall. I got Tasha coming out.
Beautiful.
We gonna do our thing, man. You know.
Well, I appreciate you coming through, my brother. For real, you already know.
My man,
Saturday is on.
I'm there.
You already know what it is.
I appreciate the whole crew coming out today.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Look, I didn't expect all of this. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Listen, when we first spoke to Carlos,
I come beat up, man.
My only question was like, yo, you coming through with Colosus? Yeah, for sure I'm coming through with Colosus. Yo, he came through with an entourage, not just anybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad to meet you today, Cornbread.
Appreciate it.
My bad.
Whatever.
Cornbread. Travell Cornbread.
I like cornbread.
Brother Raw, man. I'm so happy to see DJ Raw, man.
Let's bring Raw to the table, man.
We got DJ Raw coming to the show later on.
Hang out for a little bit.
Don't go anywhere, guys.
Don't go anywhere, man. We still gotta take pictures and all this craziness, man. So I mean, the thing about DJ Raw, if not anyone knows here, is DJ Raw is the OG of the OGs.
Triple OG.
I mean, in Miami, he set the bar so high for all of y'all out here. You know what I mean? That you don't even know your history. That you need to know DJ Raw. You just need to know him.
Well, I mean, I was just doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I moved out here from the Bronx in like 1974, and you know, I was loving the music out here. I was inspired, you know, by Miami Bass and Triple M DJs, Jam Pony, all that. I was inspired by them.
Yeah.
But it was just something I couldn't get my breakdance on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back then I was breakdancing. So as I kept evolving in Miami, I said, you know, I'm gonna bring a little hip hop into the scene. And I got with Crazy Legs, I got with Zulu Graham.
Shout out to Crazy Legs.
You know, African Bambaataa. And
it's that Zulu Nation, right?
Yeah, Zulu Nation. I got with the original tribe, and I said, hey, how would you guys like to come to Miami and do an event? And I explained to them it's a free event. And the first year we did it was pretty cool. We got us 1,000 heads, you know, it was decent. And we went at it again. The second year we got like 4,000 or 5,000. And then the third year, I got fined $25,000
Bananas.
They were on top of the buses and on top of the houses all over the neighborhood. And every store in the neighborhood sold out. And I was asking the officer, I said, hey, what's this $25,000? Well, you need a barricade. We got the school already leave so they can park the cars. Yeah. You know,
because there was no Uber back then.
Yeah.
So the Uber could have dropped you off and keep going. You had to fucking park.
So they gave me a letter, you know, perfect jam, no fights, it was great, but here's a slip. So, you know, he gave me the fine, and I said, can I pay this in cash? And he says, yeah. So then I called Enemy. I was stupid back then. You know what I'm saying? I was stupid. I picked up the phone. Hey, Enemy, bring the 1s and 10s and the 5. And the guy got up. He had some bars on him. So he says, we know what you're doing and we're going to get you. I said, you probably will, but not today. Today I'm going home and I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to have a good time. And by the way, Enemy said, it's like 30 grand in the bag. And I said, you guys keep the change. You know, send one of your kids to college or whatever. Yeah. But that's what I was doing. You know, I have some regrets. You know, of course, I went to prison. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But after coming home and seeing everyone evolve from where 99 Jams had me in a setting where they called me in and told me to stop doing what I was doing because I was going to change the industry. And I said, what? And we had an ugly scene because there were guns drawn and the whole shebang. It was an ugly scene because we WJHH 91.7, we're just hip hop. And we're going to continue to do that. And say, you guys are the DJs, we're the ones running the streets. we're going to continue to do that. So we ran outside. We had another car, threw all the guns in the car. The car drove off because I was in the school bus.
These are hood stories, boy. Hey, you should have a button. Hey, hold on. You should have a button that says exclusive on 305 radio. Oh, he's going there, boy. I was like this. Holy shit.
You haven't heard this one before?
No, I never heard this one before.
I had the towel pulled up. One of the DJs from 99 Jams came out and said, yo, I don't know what's happening. DJ Raw's on our station. Because I was bleeding in. It was in a log, you know, so I was bleeding into 99 Jams. And
that's how I feel right now. Like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening.
Yo, but it was crazy. But, you know, 2 decades later, 2 years in the pen, you know, I went in ignorant a notch away from being illiterate, you know. Got college credits now, and
that's
I
good,
35 words a minute.
Congrats.
I just got FDA approval, you know.
Oh,
you see my cookies now.
Raw is making.
That is amazing.
Good.
Check it out. I was always making cookies because I used to cook crack.
Word.
Right? So I used to make crack cookies, but now I'm making cookies on the positive side. These are CBD
exclusive.
No, that I know. I got some of those at home already.
Yeah. Gluten free.
Wow.
You know, and they're made by your homie right here. And
that is what's
you
up.
know, it's funny because I got 7 patients, cancer patients, that I'm actually baking for, and that's where I started. In fact, my son is in the studio. Was the one that turned me on to the first patient. So they were getting their little weed, you know, and he would bring it, Dad, I know you like to bake, man. This guy has shrapnel on his back. He got cancer. Can you bake him something? You know, he's trying to get his pain relief. He can't take no more of the Oxycontins
all
and
that
the
other stuff.
All that stuff is messing him up. So he says, we need something that he can use, and he can use the restroom at the same time, because he was backed up.
Of course.
So
so there was a cause. He did it for a cause then.
Right. So I baked for about 6 months. I would bake, give it to him, no good. Bake again, give it to him, no good. Like 6 months later, I baked it, gave it to him, and he said, keep it right. Like a champ. So then that's where I started. I was like, Eureka. So I'm married to a beautiful girl. Her name is Najiba. She's an artist. She's Barris Hammond's niece.
Okay.
And she's Rasta, you know?
Okay.
So they took me into the Kemetic yoga and into the family. I got into the family, and when I met Dr. Baba Pearson, he's the holistic doctor in our community, and I gave him one of my cookies, and he says, nice cookies, vegan? I said, yeah, it's vegan. He says, you're missing a few recipes here, and he put it on me. You know, and from that point on, my life changed.
Wow.
Because he put it on me, and I went back to the lab. Big up Dr. Baba Pearson, and he's easy to find. His name is just like that online.
Baba Pearson.
One missing recipe, huh?
Right. He gave me that one missing recipe, and I took off. Like, I'm in California. I'm on my way to Denver, Colorado on the 29th of this month. Going to Porter Rock Steady on June the 14th through the 18th. And then when I get back at the end of June, then I'm back in California again. And
gotta bring you back for a DVD collabo or something, you know?
Hey, real quick. My wife said she loved the one that you gave me before. Mm-hmm. She's like, bring this back home.
Let me tell you.
Baby, he said, you good, baby, you good.
Let me tell you,
you VIP, baby, you VIP.
Soon
She's ready. Bring that shit home. Oh my God.
Soon after your Puerto Rico trip, which I know you're gonna go for, it's a breakdancing competition event.
Well, it's Crazy Legs said, let's not address it as a breakdancing competition. Yes, all the fundamentals are gonna be there. La India, everybody that you know and your mom is gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know, todos los latinos que están representando la isla are gonna be there for one reason: the economy crashed in Puerto Rico.
Right? Yeah.
It's messed up.
Yes.
Like, I mean, the last company that pulled out was Wells Fargo. I mean, Walmart. And Walmart's big. When they leave,
they're closing down all these schools. I mean, it's crazy.
Super crazy what's going on. And Crazy Legs took the initiative, and he said, "Raw, listen, man, he's gambling, but I think it's going to pay off for the island as well as for Rocksteady and for the legacy that Legs is going to leave behind.
Of course,
because the island needs it. I was just there. Yeah. I went like a month and a half ago. I went out there just to paint the path. We did some shooting, shot at the Crazy Legs. He put it up just because there's all these, you can't go, scary, the people they're robbing, they're stealing, they're killing. It's a lie, man. It's a lie. The streets are clear, man. Everything is fine. Puerto Rico is standing up, man. There's no danger. There's none of that, man. it's like anywhere else that you go. It's just like here.
Yeah.
Like I live in Hollywood now.
Yeah.
I live in Hollywood. I'm from Broward. Raised in Wynwood, now I'm in Broward. And I know places here I'm scared to go to.
Yeah.
That, I gotta make sure I'm packing and stuff like that. I didn't feel like that one time when I was on the island.
Yeah.
And I went to all the ghetto fly neighborhoods in Puerto Rico and all. I never felt threatened one time.
They say when you hood, you good. I just came from Cuba. Let me tell you, I said this story. No, 'cause it's true. I was in Cuba this past week, as you can see from the suntan, Rob.
I know
Yo, I'm in Cuba, and we didn't go to the tourist attractions. We went to the inner cities in Cuba. And the whole reason for the trip was because my wife's mother left Cuba when she was like 15 years old. She's like 70-something now, and she never went back. So this was an opportunity for my wife and I to go see where her mama was raised, the school that she went to, her neighborhood. But imagine that area in Cuba is called Bejucal, and that area, Bejucal, Cuba, is, I don't know if you guys see my videos, it was hood. Dirt roads. Every road was dirt road. Every building, it looked like a war was just there. And there was people in the street screaming, but I'm walking through with my camera phone. Hey, what up? What's up? I was giving people money, not thinking, I didn't know the difference of the money. I gave some old lady $40 thinking it was just $40. And then I had my own private driver. So after I gave the lady $40, I jumped in the car and the driver was like, "Oye, ¿cuánto le diste?" I go, "I gave her $40. And he goes, "Bro, you just gave her $1,000. It says $25 for $1. I'm like, damn, I gave her $1,000. Shit, no wonder she was like so shocked.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I was doing something like that in Puerto Rico too.
You gotta show love, you feel me?
You got to.
I went with $1,000 in my hand and I said, I'm gonna leave this here on the island. I'm just gonna give it to the people, So I wanna help. But sometimes you gotta be careful how you help.
Absolutely.
Right. Because my son told me, "Dad, don't do it. Don't do it." Crackhead, whatever the hell you want to call it. I seen him and I said, "Hey man, here's $20." That dude took the 20, ran at top speed, bend the corner. And we looked at it, what the hell is that all about? Guess what happened?
He came through with his people?
He came back with everybody.
I told you when you're hood, you're good. I already knew what was happening.
Everybody. I said, holy, we all digging in our wallets now. Everybody got to get. It was a good experience. It really was, to be a part of playing a significant part in helping other people. That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Because, and I found that out because before, I'm being honest. When I was doing the DJ Raw Wynwood thing and I was just getting money.
Right, the hood stuff.
I wasn't focused on it. I didn't care about crack babies. I didn't care about, I didn't. But today is different. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't never sell narcotics again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all activist, medical marijuana, 110%. You know what I'm saying? I was incarcerated in
Let me see that bag though.
Yeah. Just give it back. Hey, Raw. So
no, we do need it. And we were speaking about autism. Yes, I have a niece that has autism, and I bake for her too. So because she gets real hyper. You know what I'm saying? And I bake for her too. And I want everyone to understand one thing: no risk, no sacrifice, no glory. Okay? Because I've been baking for autism kids and patients with cancer, and I'm working now along with 7 doctors on the underground because they have patients that it's like Florida can't get their stuff together, man.
Yeah. I feel you.
Hey, real quick, Fatty Girls Promotion checking in.
They don't care. If it's not about the profit, they're not going to rush it.
Right. But one thing, if you want to hear more, I'm going to have a tent up at Fidoe invited me, man. And I'm going to have my raw hemp edibles. It's an LLC. You know what I'm saying? My tent's going to be there. I have CBD, organic CBD oil for you that you can purchase.
Yep.
CBD cookies.
Bunch of goodies, boy.
All kind of going to be there. I'm going to throw this up right here.
That's what's up.
That's our logo.
Love it.
DJ Raw ain't baking crack no more. He baking cookies.
That's right. Yeah. Man, that's this Saturday. Do not miss this Saturday, man. It's the Faux Bash 18 Memorial Day weekend. May 26th. DJ Raw's in the building. Look, he got goodies. His and hers.
Oh, I love it.
That's right.
I'm super excited because I went from the hood to being FDA approved.
That's right.
To sell CBD cookies.
No,
you see, we come prepared, bro. Y'all, you got shirts.
I don't know which one I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna have to do like a change of clothes.
I'm telling you, this show ended up being one of the most entertaining, man. Thank you very much, fam. All right. So
amazing.
Half. Listen to the instructions.
If you have aches and pain, eat a whole cookie, go to sleep, and wake up.
I'm
gorgeous.
We're definitely going to have to talk off air. I want to
catch it
definitely repeat the information for the Memorial Day Bash, and then I have a couple of announcements to make that you guys definitely want to hear as well before we go. But please give everybody social media information for everybody, and just where they can find the Memorial Day Bash info.
Yeah, absolutely. So check us out, man. Like I said, social media at Miami Spotlight Show. That's where you can find us. That's where you can find all the information. Follow everybody that's involved. He already started eating it. He said half, dog. You taking the Uber from here?
What y'all don't know is you don't tell me to do half, bro.
Hey, do your thing, my brother. Do your thing.
I'm like one of those old school dudes. You're like, hey, listen, if you walk this way, something bad's gonna happen. Why are you running over there?
Now, yeah, Miami Spotlight Show. Full Bash. Follow OG Raw 305. Follow Travell Wiggins, Cornbread. Follow King Colosus. Follow Miami Spotlight. That shit smells good too. Follow Miami Spotlight. Just follow us, man. Follow 305 Radio, 305 Magazine. Just follow us, man. Full Bash this weekend, this Saturday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's the 8th annual Memorial Day weekend party. Vendors, performances, DJs, Murder Gardens, meet and greet. I mean, it's going down. It's going down. It's going to be big. 7 p.m. and do not miss it. It's in Wynwood. It's at the Jolt radio station, 3454 Northwest 7th Ave. Amen.
Awesome. Can't thank you guys enough for being on the show. George, we have a very busy week coming up. We have the Memorial Day Bash, which is on Saturday. If you guys missed any of the information, you guys can hit us up on the gram, and we'll be happy to provide that information for you guys. We have the Memorial Day Ride Out.
We have
That's
the
coming
Day
out.
Right out.
We got the Day by Day Lifestyles Dinner and Dabs, which is going to be insane. If you guys have ever been to any of the DBD events, especially the Dinner and Dabs, you guys already know what's up.
If you have no idea what the Dinner and Dabs is, you need to go to the DVD.
Go to @DVD_Inc. on the gram. All the information is there.
Look at the menu. Damn it, look at that menu. Man, I know you're cooking vegan. But man, it's just all about Asian.
We do have vegan options available though for the Dinner and Dabs. So if you guys are vegan, we do have those options available. We got the cons coming up after that, which is huge as well. And we have the DBD, the birthday bash, that's actually hosted by Nori from Drink Champs.
Shout out Nori. Shout out
June
Drink
15th.
Champs.
So make sure you guys follow all social media outlets for 305 Magazine, 305 Radio, Miami Spotlight Show, and all of the guests who came to grace us on the show.
Well, real quick, if you have a car, if you know anyone with a fixed up car that wants to be part of the ride out, it's going to be _SECC_. It's Street Elements Car Club.
Nice. Hey, real quick, let me just give a shout out to everybody that checked in, man. And thanks to everybody that checked in. Shout out to Corita Johnson. Shout out to Savannah Houston. Shout out to, these are our fans. We got to show love to the fans, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, who else? Ray Cartel, Green Money Bags. Shout out to, who else? We got a couple people here. Some of the names I can't even pronounce. Christy Fats, Fatty Girls Promotions checking in. Shout out to Mentally Disturbed. Tell Mentally Disturbed says what's up. Gabriel Perez.
What up?
So, hey, thanks to everybody that checked in, man, and thanks to y'all for having us.
Any other shout-outs you guys want to give before we go?
Yeah. I like to shout out the radio station every Sunday night that I'm on.
Oh, word,
in Miami,
please.
WZOP Radio, 92.7, The Sound of the Caribbean. Me and my wife do this show every Sunday night from 7 to 10 with a conscious cipher. And I want to shout out my wife, Najiba, Barris Hammond, the whole camp, all my rosters in Broward County, all my people out there, Coconuts, where I manja at. I want to bless up my son that came out here to support me as well. So many people, Crazy Legs, man, do your thing. Bam, we love you. Cool Herc, mad love and respect. Tony Touch, mad love and respect. DJ E10, we're gonna see you when we get there. Garcia, mad love and respect to you for supporting me since I came home.
Yeah.
And
Crazy hood.
George,
Hey,
Shout out to everybody.
you know, I want to give you a big shout out.
appreciate you.
Because when I came home, you were open arms to me, man. You know, you really inspired me to get my stuff together.
I
want to
appreciate
use that S word.
My man, let me tell you, Rob, since the day I met him, man, it's been all love, man. All love.
That's what's up.
Which, by the way, we're going to have him on the show June 25th, Monday.
Nice.
And for those of you waiting for next week's show, we are not going to be on the air. We're going to be jamming with everyone else. We're going to every party we can. We're going to do it up, do a barbecue or some shit.
If we survive the Memorial Day bash, right?
Woo! Memorial Day weekend, boy.
Survive.
I might be recovering all of my
Make sure you get some edibles from DJ Rob, because you don't need that sleep.
Hey, listen. So Ross said, eat these when you leave. So I went right in.
You ate the whole bag already? No.
Nah, I should have.
Oh, shit. No.
He will by the time he gets
Enjoy it. Disfruta, bro. Yeah.
Poquito a poco.
Cógelo
That's the
suave.
thing. I already
Cógelo,
tasted
take it
one.
easy.
So I tasted one, man. And it's flavorful, it's good, it's delicious, it's good stuff, Rob.
And you get medicated, and
My
you
man.
don't get constipated.
Que rico.
I love it.
And that's real, man, because that's what it's all about. These are the things we need to talk about. We need to talk about our health, because our health is our wealth. We have to understand that if there is no health, it don't matter how much money you got. So we need to focus on that. We need to embed these seeds in our people, because that FDA pyramid screwed up, our baby boomers screwed us up. And we have to understand that it's a genocide, man. They're trying to take us out, and it's with the food.
You're absolutely right.
Is the one that's killing us. It's killing our people. We all know, everyone in here knows someone that died of cancer, diabetes. My grandfather was chopped up with diabetes. My mom died of cancer. You know, and I made an initiative. I said, look, I already took 50% of my life to hurt people. Now I'm gonna take the other 50% of my life to educate people and let them know what they need to do. I'll be that sore thumb. A lot of people say, damn, bro, man, why you do that? I say, I have to do that. Someone needs to take that initiative to tell our people, man, we got to eat right. That's right. We got to eat right.
Yeah.
We got to do our best, because if we're gonna enjoy, and the thing is, our children are following behind us. And those are the soldiers of tomorrow. Those are the ones that are going to run Morocco, America.
Yep.
Those are the ones that are going to run this country, and we need healthy children. We need healthy children. We need to understand that. I got 2 water births at home. I assisted in the first one, and I delivered the second one myself. And sewed up the umbilical cord. In my 8-year film, her sister coming into this life. And these are the things that we need to do. We need to live a holistic lifestyle. We're the indios, in Dios, the ones in God. That's who we are. And we need to stay by that and use our holistic, natural way of healing ourselves. Man, I give thanks to the Most High. I haven't seen a Tylenol in 11 years since I came
Amen
home.
to that, man.
That's what's up. Something else. I used to run around with Tylenols, Pepto-Bismol. I can give you the list of all Nightful, all the junk I used to use. Man, there's none of that in my house anymore. None of that. I don't know what a headache is. And that's what my mission is, to bless my people, embed them seeds in your consciousness to live healthy, and for you to pass it on to your children. If you don't use it yourself, that's fine. Don't use it. But start embedding it into your children, because they got that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, I'm not going to teach an old dog new tricks. I'm going to mess with the puppies, with the little children. And I'm going to show them how to do it. And I'm going to show the old dogs how to teach the children. My daughter, the 8-year-old, she is a raw foodist. Do you understand what that means?
Wow.
She don't want no cooked food.
Yeah, it's all raw.
She'll sit down and eat a whole pound of kale by herself. Season it, put it together, and sit in front of the cartoons and eat kale all day long. And that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I once tried a shake, like a smoothie on the
Yeah,
kale.
no.
I almost threw up, dog.
That's all good stuff.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's good stuff.
That shit's green. Everybody saying it's just supposed to be good for you.
A little banana,
That's where I messed
a little
up.
honey.
I don't know. It was like all green. I take a sip. Man, come on. I got goosebumps and everything.
I caught on to something here, man.
You gotta give me the recipe.
I'm gonna cook for you guys.
Yeah, hook me up, man.
Cook for you guys.
I'm in Holiday.
I'm done.
This Saturday, just come this Saturday, man, bro. I might bring something.
You're gonna eat it. You're gonna think you're eating chicken. You're eating beef. You're gonna think you're eating all that good stuff. That's all it is, man. It's how you season the food, and we know how to do that.
Man, where else are you gonna have the OG DJ Raw putting you onto some food here?
Straight up.
We got Carlos here. We got we gotta cut this off though, man. We are way over our time.
Hey, thanks for having us on the show, man. I appreciate it. Miami Spotlight Show.
Can't wait till you guys come back.
Raw, you rhymed a little. Next time, you gotta spit 16, homie. So not for nothing, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
Love and appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, anything, come join us at 305 Radio, 305magazine.com.
Shout out to Will, who's not with us today.
Will, wherever you are, bro, we miss you, homie. You can find Will. It's at LIVE_artwork. Live artwork on the gram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will be back with 305 Radio next Monday, same time, same place.